Good evening, lovelies. The time is now 10:30. It's Monday, yeah? Today's Monday? Yeah, it's Monday. And of course, it's time to talk about movies and television. Yay! So, I don't know if you guys tuned in yesterday to episode 4 of Poe's Mother's Day. That was the name of the episode. Excuse the noise. I decided to take this week's episode on a walk through nature. So you will hear crickets. You will hear dogs. You would just say?
And cicadas.
Yeah. You hear it all. Especially because my phone is high quality and picks up everything. Although it blocks out everything in the call, which is crazy. Which is great and crazy. So, the dog. And it's barking at its own owner. Mm-hmm. So, like, it makes no sense.
Be quiet.
Makes no sense. But at any rate, dog is so rude. It's not even barking at us.
It's just barking now. Okay. Yeah.
But at any rate,
oh my God.
If you watched episode 4 yesterday, you were probably just as emotional as we were. The other episodes were emotional. This episode was emotional.
Because this one touched on the subject of a mother's love, whether she's your biological mother or not.
Right. And we had, of course, I keep wanting to call her Dominique Jackson, which is her name. Her name is Dominique Jackson. She plays Electra Abundance. She went and got her bottom surgery done, finally. And
so now she feels complete.
Yeah, she feels complete. But only one of her children went to visit her. And that child was Blanca.
Which is her oldest. Yeah, Blanca's her oldest. Yeah.
So, people moving in there. It's creepy. It's always creepy walking in the creepy town when creepy people move in a creepy place. Creepy. But at any rate, but while she was in the hospital, Blanca's real mother passed away. So that was
in itself.
Yeah. It's a lot of new barking dogs lately.
Yeah.
There wasn't so many barking dogs in this neighborhood. My dog doesn't even bark this much.
But anyways, Blanca's biological mother had died.
Yeah.
And she went to her old hood to go pay her respects and say goodbye one last time. And of course, she was met with opposition because a lot of members of her family just didn't understand her. They were calling her him, and still to her by
her old name, Mateo.
Yeah,
Mateo.
And I have to say, Blanca took it like a champ, because other people would have just lashed out and been mad and angry, and it would have been family drama on top of family drama. But her dignity was more important. Even though they attacked her. Yeah. Physically. Her brother, pinned her up against the wall. And then had the nerve and audacity to say, you're causing problems, you're making people angry, when he's the violent one. Now, her younger... That's one thing. I didn't quite understand whether Blanca was the oldest or the youngest. I think...
Youngest.
Okay, yeah, Blanca was the youngest. Now, her older sister, she was a little... What's the word? She didn't quite understand it, and she was following suit by, mispronouncing her gender.
You shouldn't be here. And
Right. And
telling Blanca that mommy told everybody you were dead.
Right. So we fast forward to the funeral because Blanca said, I'm going to the funeral home to pay my respects. I'll be there, and my family will be there too. Blanca wanted to turn and walk away, but if it wasn't for her supportive family, they were her rock in that scenario. We saw Pray Tell become a daddy.
Yeah.
Well, no, not even. He didn't become a daddy. He affirmed his position as the daddy,
as father.
Yeah.
It doesn't cost you anything to be kind.
Mm-hmm. Like, he was getting them together real nice. But I guess the rainbow through the storm moment of that episode was when Blanca's sister came back to give her mother's recipe book.
Yeah.
Now, Blanca and her mother were so close. They were the only two people in the kitchen when everyone else was cooking. Blanca got to see a side of her mother that her mother didn't really show to other people, because according to everyone else, Blanca's mother was unemotional. She kept her emotions to herself. She bottled things up, and the only way you really found out how she was feeling was through her food.
Normal Hispanic shit.
Right. The moment that brought tears to my eyes a little bit was when she said, "You have all of her good parts."
Yeah.
And it made me think,
everything that's good of mommy is you.
Yeah. And it made me think about how good of a mother she is to her own children.
Yeah.
She created a house of her own. She took in all these kids that weren't accepted by their biological
family.
parents for whatever reason, and she pushed them to be the best people they can be, and in turn they pushed her to be the best person that she can be as well. It's a really beautiful episode all around.
Yeah.
Because we even saw a different side of Electra. Electra smiled more that episode. Her smile is beautiful, by the way.
Yeah. And then, like, she was saying how she got everything that she deserved. And that.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
And it also, it's interesting because the visit between Blanca and her when she was in the hospital helped her see that she needed to be a better person and a better parent.
Right.
And she, in turn, decided she was real straight up. She was like, I'm a hard bitch. But it's interesting because it added another layer of depth to Electra's character.
It really did. It really did. She became more caring. Mm-hmm. She seemed more like a mother. Yeah.
And, another thing I forgot to say. The episode opened with a flashback of how Blanca met
Electra. Yeah.
Electra saved her ass. Blanca she didn't know what she was doing. She knew nothing about the ballroom life. She just knew she wanted to walk balls.
She knew she wanted to be accepted by someone.
Right. And, of course, you know how the gay community can be. They made fun of her. Talked pure crap about her and everything. And she got low scores. Hell, she got a 7 and 3 6s. And the 3 6s was shade as fuck. But when the ball was over and she was, sitting outside, these 3 queens were just making fun of her. Just reading her for filth. And Electra came out, listened for a couple seconds, and slayed each and every one of them within a sentence.
Yeah.
Like, she just utterly destroyed them and was like, get out of here, move, shoo. Took her in and fed her and was like,
I am your mother.
Yeah. Didn't even give her a chance. Was like, no, I'm taking you in. You need help.
Stop. You were just gonna keep walking.
I mean, at first it was a red light, but then it changed.
Yeah, you gotta...
Yeah, I didn't look at it.
Oh, it's a bridal shop.
Oh,
That's cute.
Yeah, that's...
Photography, I guess.
Yeah.
Alright, that's nice.
Oh, how the episode ended when Stan's wife...
Oh my god, yes. So the whole episode, or is it a bed? What the fuck is this? What? Is this
We see bridal stuff and beds.
we don't know what's going on in this place. Yo, in this town we live in, there's so many businesses that don't know what they want to be.
They open and then close.
But yeah, so Stan's wife, I don't know her name. She spent the entire episode, well, not the entire episode, because there was a portion where she was none the wiser. Mm-hmm. But his boss or whatever decided that he was going to tell his wife, well, your husband's cheating on you. I know who he's cheating on you with.
All because he feels threatened by Stan at work.
Right.
When really, in all honesty, every single time there was a meeting, Stan went to it. Like, Stan was on it with his job. His boss, on the other hand, was not acting like a boss. Dude was flirting with every single girl there, flaunting about the fact that he was the boss, and he just... He's a grade A douchebag.
Yeah. Yeah.
At basically the end of the episode, well, no. First off, Stan's wife got the address to the apartment that Stan bought for Angel. She goes there, and the landlord tells her, "Oh, you know, it's been vacant for like a month or so, or a few months ago. Angel moved out, and she found a way to get access to private information in order to figure out who Angel is." So she finds out that Angel walks balls. She goes to one of the balls, and that was comedy in itself. The moment she walked into the door, because I said before as she's walking in, I jokingly said, "Here comes real fish walking through the door." That's a terminology that gay folks use to basically say that's a quote unquote real woman,
or she looks like a quote unquote woman that you can't, like a passable woman.
Yeah. So one of the queens, I guess I can call her queens, was basically saying, "Ooh, real fish, honey, you is laid, you is put together. Who did your surgery?" We busted out laughing because she really thought she was so passable she had surgery done. That's hilarious. But she basically, Stan's wife watched the whole performance. It was a battle between the House of Evangelista and House of Abundance, because they keep coming for each other. And I think House of Abundance won. Yeah, House of Abundance won hands down. But she stayed there and watched the entire performance, waited until the performance was done, walked up to Angel while she was talking to someone else. Angel turns around, sees her, and she's like, "Oh shit, who is you?" She goes, "Hi, Angel. Basically, I'm Stan's wife. Can we talk?" Cut to credits.
So yeah, now we gotta wait till next Sunday
to see what happens. Is Angela gonna get into a fight? What?
What's she gonna say to her? You know,
are the two wives? Is the side chick and the wife gonna come together and be like, "Look, bitch, we know your shit, and we gonna fuck your day up,"
right?
Or something. I mean, I just don't want anything bad to happen to Angel, because Angel's my sweetheart.
Yeah. But we're gonna come to a close. What I will ask for you guys to do is for you to share. Please share. Please subscribe. If you don't want to subscribe here on Spreaker, you can find us on Google Play Music.
Oh yeah.
Which is also great. If you don't want to subscribe to us there, you can subscribe to us on YouTube at Naked Radio. But I need you guys to subscribe, follow, and share.
Oh, and you can listen to these on demand and stuff. You don't have to listen to them when they come out. So if you miss it, you can just go find one of the previous episodes and play it back and stop and play and fast forward to your heart's content.
Yes. So, but this week's episode will be short until we take care of some in-house issues. Thank you for listening. As always, be easy.